Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're here for another Oregairu reaction. So, before we dive into Season 3 on YouTube, I decided that I would revisit all three of the openings. So, essentially how this video is going to work, this is completely unique to how I've done any of my opening reactions. Usually, I do the opening reaction immediately because I typically react to seasonal shows, not older shows. But for this one, I decided that I would wait until I got all the way to Season 3 and I had watched all three openings and then post the OP reaction to YouTube. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So I have all the individual OP reactions from when I first saw them. Those three will be in this video, and then I'm going to go through, watch it again now, and kind of review the OP, if you know what I mean, and kind of see if my thoughts are still similar, or I've changed a bunch, or whatever it may be. It's going to be a good time. But yeah, let's get right into my reaction of the first opening. I will add, just before we do that, that I am done with this show on Patreon. I have fully finished Oregairu. We're just getting started with Season 3 on YouTube, but I'm completely finished with the show on Patreon. I just wanted to toss that out there that I have in fact completed the show. So now, let's get right into the opening. Let's see what this OP is looking like. I love the non-translated cover there. These seem like some of our main characters. I'm pretty sure I've seen the two main girls. I feel like I've seen them somewhere. Somewhere along the line, I've seen them. Oh, I love this song. It's like very chill, I guess is the way I would put it. But yeah, it definitely seems like this first season's gonna be centered around these three more than anything. That was great. ED time. Is that just like a PDF of some waves in the background there? Is there no actual ED for this show? Okay, no, now we're flipping to actual visuals. It sounds like Yui's voice actor singing this. It probably is, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised. Actually, it's probably both their voice actresses, sorry. Damn. These drawings are, like, beautiful. Alright. That was a good ED. I feel like, oh, there's more. There's an end credit scene. Okay, I'm gonna talk about the OP and ED real quick. I did like those. I think they were very relaxed. I usually like when romance shows go for the more relaxed OP vibe that, like, fits the show itself. I really don't have much to say. The visuals were great. The song was great. I'm very excited to see what this show has in store. And I hope you guys are excited to see my reactions. But I think that's gonna wrap it up for more reaction to my teen romantic comedy, I guess, snafu. I don't really, like, I'm not sure what exactly to call it. Do I call it just Oregairu, or do I call it my teen romantic comedy snafu? Because I don't think anybody calls it that. I think everybody just naturally calls it Oregairu, so I'll probably call it that. This OP is so iconic. Even if it's, in my opinion, not the best in the series, it is so iconic. Okay, can we get better quality, maybe? Oh, it isn't the best quality? It can be, alright. Man, seeing the old art style, too. After going through 2 seasons of the new art style at the end, this old art style feels like forever ago. I gotta say, as much as I did like this first art style, the second one is so much better, but this OP is iconic. They played this in so many scenes, going forward in Season 2 and Season 3, and it hit so hard every time. This feels like forever ago, though. The developments that happened in this season that led into the beautiful developments in Season 2 and Season 3 were awesome. Yeah, this OP is iconic. I love it. There's not much I can say. I still love this OP. After everything, I still absolutely love that OP. That OP is awesome. Like, I mean, it's great. And the way that they use it in a lot of the scenes going forward throughout Season 2 and Season 3 it's awesome. They use it in the perfect moments. I believe they even used it in the finale, which was awesome to hear it come back. But now we're about to get to one of my favorite openings of all time. So let's roll the original reaction for OP2. By putting yourself down, though. Oh, we're into the OP. Oh my god. Okay. Yukino with a smile on her face. This animation looks so good. It's so clean, so clean. Looks like, oh, is that Tsudumi again? I guess we're gonna see her again. Was that Hirasuka getting talked to by the police? Dude, I'm so excited for this season. Oh my god. Ooh, the song talking about change. The way he scooted away. This song sounds so much more emotional. I love it. That was a new character right there. That girl? Whoa. Yukino and Yui walking away from each other. Man, oh, I love that. Oh, that was so good. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about that OP right now because that was so good. That song felt so much more emotional, the way it was like talking about change and stuff. Man, I feel like we're in for some really, really, really good character development this season. That was awesome. I love that. Oh man, I've got like chills, dude. I wasn't expecting that to be so good. Alright, we got the ED now. Interesting how it's Hikigai, Yukino, Yui, Hayato, Yumiko, and then Ebina. It's like a line of maybe how close the characters are. Well, actually, no, Yumiko wouldn't go anywhere close to Hikigai or Yukino, so never mind. Ew. Ew. Sagami. Best boy Totsuka there. Seems like this is being sung by Yukino and Yui's voice actresses. Aw, Yui's dog. Yukino running away! I'm so excited to get through this season, man. See, like already this first episode was fantastic. Yeah, it is both their voice actresses singing. Yep. Oh, now we have like actual previews instead of just like the word bubbles that they used in last season. That was great. That was a great ending. I love that. Just overall, OP and ending this season. I like the first OP and ED, but these feel a lot more, how do I, like, emotion felt, I guess. Like the first song, the first OP song was talking about like change and stuff like that. So I feel like that's going to be a big point of emphasis this season, is changing as a person, which is exactly what I want for this series. I want these characters to develop and change and become better people. Like, that's what I'm so excited to see, because I already know the character development in this show is going to go hard once we get there. Anyway, that's getting into more like episode discussion stuff. OP and ED were fantastic. I loved the more emotion-felt songs within them, and I love the new animation style. I think it looks amazing. I love showing all the characters in the ED. Man, I could say I love over and over again, because this show's just so amazing. Before we get into this opening, apparently it has been literally wiped off the face of YouTube, this version of the OP. There's like a new redone version or something, I'm not sure, but this version of the OP has been quite literally wiped off the face of the earth. I could not find it on YouTube anywhere, so we're using a streaming service to watch it. Like I said, this is one of my favorite OPs of all time. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but this is legitimately one of my favorite OPs of all time. I like OP3, don't get me wrong. I like OP1, I like OP3. This one trumps them both. This OP is so good. And it fits the season perfectly too, because of how drama-filled the season was. Oh, it fits it so well. Like, I want to talk, but I'm gonna sit here and just enjoy this song, honestly. I'm just gonna enjoy it. I said I wasn't gonna talk, but the lyrics are so good. God, that OP is so good. That OP is so unbelievably good. I actually love that OP so much. Genuinely. I'm not sure how I'm able to describe it to you guys well enough how good that OP is. Like I said, I like OP 1 and 3, but this OP hits like a truck, and it fits the season and the tones of the season perfectly. The visuals are amazing, the song is emotional, and the lyrics are so good as well. The lyrics fit exactly what's happening in the season perfectly. The overall OP2 is one of my favorite openings of all time, and I will stand by that fact. Not just in Oregairu, all time it is one of my favorite openings. That is how much I love it. Genuinely, this one holds up perfectly. Even though I'm done with the show, this is still one of my favorite openings of all time. It is just so goddamn good. But yeah, now let's get into the original reaction to OP3. That's only cold, cruel, and sad. I don't even think that could be considered oh god, we're into the OP. Okay, I'll talk about what I was going to talk about later. Oh my god. They're doing the same thing they did for OP2, but they all look sad this time. I wonder if it's by the same artist, too. It sounds kind of similar. Maybe I'm wrong about that. But damn, they looked all sad in the beginning. It was the same kind of, like, montage of their faces. But they all look sad. after the credits end. Damn. It is really just hitting this is the final season. There's Haruno. Just got everybody dancing. Aw, Yukino in a suit and Yui. Whoa. There was a scene of like Yukino dancing with Hikigaya there. Whoa. Interesting how the ending of that opening sat Yukino, it was just Yukino, it was a scream with just Yukino there. Overall, really, really damn good OP. I am so intrigued to see what all like in OP2, they were all like happy, all smiling. When it did that montage, which are 3 main characters, Yukino, Hikigaya, and Yui, it would pan by them with them all smiling and happy. And that one, they were all looking a little more down, so that has me just a tad bit worried. But overall, that was a great OP. I think OP2 is probably still my favorite. I really love OP2. Like, I genuinely love that OP so damn much. As a whole, though, all the OPs for the series are really fucking good. I think they're all amazing, and some of the lines that were subtitled there at the end had me a little scared, like talking about the after the credits roll and whatever it might have been. I'm just a little bit more nervous now. It's just like very much sinking in now. This is the end of this series. Obviously, with how much I've enjoyed this series, I'm reading the light novels after. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that I'm gonna check out the light novels once I'm done with this series. But until then, I'm very nervous to see how this show is gonna end. But overall, as an opening, that was peak opening right there. All right, I'll talk about that after. It's ending time. I can't even think about the ending right now. In comes Iroha. I just realized we didn't see her this episode. We've been seeing her a lot more recently, but we didn't see her in this one. Well, in comes everybody else, or a lot of other people. This feels like it could be an opening, honestly. They're going all out here. This is Yui and Yukino's voice actresses singing. Oh my god, this song is so pretty! Oh, the ending of this episode already got me emotional, and that ending almost got me too. Just, like, I love their friendship so much. It is so beautiful. It is so... It's just so wholesome. I love it so much. They went through so much turmoil at the end of last season. It's just so good to see them back together again. That's really all I can say about that. Absolutely phenomenal. I really, like I said, I loved that third opening. I'm very intrigued to see how it's the contrast between the second opening and the third opening. About, like, in the second one they looked a lot more up and happy, and then in that in this third one here they looked a lot more sad. So I'm wondering how that's going to relate to this season. Just overall, our crew still has a lot of problems to work through, but this is getting more into episode discussion, but I'll leave it here as well. Our crew has been through a lot, but this episode really seemed a lot more heartwarming. As far as openings and endings go for Season 3, these are really good, really fitting. A lot of the lyrics of them talking about how, like, we're coming to the conclusion of the series, and just overall visuals, of course, are stunning, as always, and I especially enjoyed that ending. The song was really pretty, both Yui and Yukino's voice actresses singing their hearts out, and the visuals of them holding hands and just smiling at each other was just so unbelievably heartwarming. As a whole, though, openings and endings were absolutely phenomenal. At least I was able to find this one on YouTube, because Crunchyroll posted this one, because there was a whole debacle where Oregairu Seasons 1 and 2 is not on, like, literally any streaming service. It's not anywhere. It's borderline impossible to find. But Crunchyroll just magically has season 3, so at least the OP was posted by an official account this time. I know I'm like watching it, so it feels weird to talk about it in a possibly negative way, but I think this is the worst of the 3 openings. Now, before everybody gets up in arms, I already stated I love all 3 Oregairu openings. There's not a single one I hate, but this is probably the weakest. I like OP2, then I really like OP1, and then OP3 would fall behind that. But then again, that's not to say I dislike it. Please don't attack me. I love this opening too. It is just probably my least favorite of the 3. The lyrics aren't on screen, but the lyrics 100% fit the theme of this season too. Kind of hitting that climax and finale. The lyrics very well fit as well. Everybody enjoying the prom. Good ass opening. Like I said, I have no problems with this opening. I have no problems. It is just the weakest to me out of the 3. I love this opening too. As a whole, it was fun revisiting these. I had a great time coming back and revisiting all these openings again, having finished the show last week. Yeah, like I said, I'm done with the show. In case you missed it in my beginning discussion, I am done with the show on Patreon. I have fully finished the show. But I wanted to obviously come back for this video for all the OP reactions and kind of re-go through them, see how much they hold up in my mind, as I hadn't watched OP 1 or 2 in a while, and they still hit. All 3 of these still hit very strongly, and this is legitimately one of my favorite romances of all time, and I hope you guys are going to enjoy the season 3 reactions as we churn through them here on YouTube. I really hope you guys are going to enjoy them, because I had a ton of fun with this show as a whole. Like, I don't think I've ever analyzed a show as much as I did Oregairu. Like, you guys got some of the longest videos I've ever done with this series, legitimately. There's been very few series that have gotten me to record like hour-plus length videos, and this was one of them. And it happened on multiple occasions as well. That is just how good this series was at working my mind and how well the characters were written and everything. I could sing this series praise for the longest time. But yeah, we will, when I am recording this, I plan on posting this on Monday, and then next week we will start season 3. So taking a bit of a week break to get the OP reaction done, and then next week we will come back and resume the typical weekly reactions to season 3 as we wrap up the rest of this series. But I think that is going to wrap it up from our reaction to the Oregairu, to all 3 Oregairu openings, both my initial reactions and kind of coming back and watching them again. So I hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a good day.